We are back with another guest here at Make It Make Sense. And y'all know that we only talk to the movers, shakers, and the tastemakers. And today we have, please introduce yourself.
My name is Edgar Powell, owner, co-owner of Nothing to Do in Austin.
Y'all clap it up for Edgar. Okay, so we talked briefly for a moment right before, and I glanced at my notes, and I'm like, Nothing to Do in Austin. I literally follow that page on Instagram, which is awesome. So can you let our viewers know, just, a brief background of what it is you do?
Okay, so I'm originally from Pontiac, Michigan.
Okay.
Right, it's probably about 30 minutes outside of Detroit. And, me and my wife moved here about 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got out here, it was just a culture shock for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything was just so spread out, and, we don't have, like, bar hopping type of scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So we was like, you know what, let's kind of bring our Midwest flavor out here.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried to talk with some promoters, and they were kind of like, nah, that wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And we was just giving them ideas like, bottle signs and sparklers, and, we travel all over the world, and we party.
Mm-hmm.
We should do that here,
Yeah.
It will make more people that come from out of town feel like home,
Yeah.
So you don't go to Houston and go to Dallas when you can just do it here.
Exactly.
So we did collab with some promoters, and we just kind of sat in the back of the scene and was kind of just like, this not going to work. We had to do our own thing.
Yeah.
So we were trying to think of a name, and it was like in those Facebook groups, the Real Black Austin and all that. And if you just search Nothing to Do, that's just what people say when they moved here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? We should call it Nothing to Do in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife was like, do you think people would think that's like shade? And I was like, I'm sure some people would, but I think if we ever got this opportunity like this, we can explain that it's not shade. It's just something that people say, and it's just a play on words.
Yeah.
So it's just like Nothing to Do in Austin, Nothing to Do in Austin. Well, it is something to do, but we need to figure out how to bring everybody together. Like, everybody's so spread out. So we actually created a company, and we started off by, like I said, collabing and doing like different stuff downtown and renting spaces. And here we are almost 3 years in, and we got about 45 events under our belt, so we've been doing pretty good, and we use that to branch off for some other companies as well.
Yeah, that is awesome. So you literally just answered my first initial question, which that is great. I love that. I love that. And the name is very catchy.
I know.
It makes sense. Like, it's not.
To do.
I would definitely look at it like no shade at all whatsoever. Like, it literally makes sense because, like, before we got on camera, I said people always say that there's nothing to do in Austin. Yeah. There is a lot to do. You just don't know the right people. That's all it is. Yeah. That is all it is.
And I want to say too. First of all, I love y'all events. I be there. I want to say I love y'all events. Y'all always have a very well put together atmosphere. Like, the venues, everything be on point. The celebrities be on point, and I love that. But I also wanted to say, you said you did like over 45 successful events in Austin. What is something, or do you have like an event that you're most proud of?
I would say the fan favorite first was the Saucy Santana.
Yeah.
That was at Cajun East. And what happened was we were trying to book Lotto, and something happened with the management, and it was just slow responses. So we was like, you know what, let's book Saucy. And I was just like, well, it was kind of like a mixed feeling, because it was like, well, are the guys going to come out, or is it going to be women? And then we only had like 5 days. So that ended up being like one of our most successful events. And Saucy, he had a ball.
Okay.
Like, he stayed, I don't know if any of y'all were there, but he ended up staying like till like 3:30 a.m. And Cajun closes at 2. And he got on the mic, and he did way more than with the contract. So it was like right before he blew up and was on stage like Madonna and everything. So that was one of our most memorable. My favorite is probably the boat parties.
Okay.
We do like 4 boat parties every year, and usually what we do is tie the barges together. So I think the biggest one we had this year, we had, I think, 7 or 8 that we tied together, and they were all sold out, and we had a ball. Like, we brought the sparklers out there, so we had bottle service. on the boat.
Yeah, that's how you do
said, just
it.
something different.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, we had food. Yeah. We had on the one in July. We had lamb chops on the boat.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. It's getting
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
my birthday. Y'all doing it next year?
Yep, we're doing it every holiday. So we do Memorial, we do 4th of July weekend, we do Labor Day, and then I believe there's and then for there's one more. So it's 4 total.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Well, my birthday is September 2nd, so I need to be out there for Labor Day.
Super dope. I think my favorite event, my personal favorite was, I think it was Erica Mena.
Yeah, Erica Mena.
Yeah, that was a ball for me.
She put on the show.
That was my personal
She actually was the one who brought the most energy and like interacted with people and was jumping on security bag. Like she got carried out.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
It was a ball. It was a ball.
They came to see her. She got carried out. Oh wow.
Yep.
You also had a birthday just passed too, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I just
happy
turned
belated.
40. More life. And that's part of one of our big events of the year. It's called Edgar.
Oh, okay. I love it.
So we do like a 3-4 day bash, and man, it's grew. It started off originally just for family. 'Cause I didn't know anybody here, so we would fly everybody in town, and it started off at our house. Then it got bigger. Then we rented a big mansion out on Lake Travis. Then it got even bigger. Then we booked like a whole entire floor at the Fairmont. And then now it's like I got family here, you know what I mean? Like I look at my people in Austin as my family, and then my family coming in, it's like probably like a couple hundred people. That are, you know,
A couple hundred.
Yeah,
I seen the picture at Azure.
Azure, yep.
Yeah,
that's
I
our
seen.
new
I was like,
venue.
damn, this is wild.
I love that. I love that.
So with everything that your company has done so far, is there anything in the future that you want to do, or any upcoming events that you want to put into play?
So,
And make sure we get tickets.
I definitely got y'all.
No, Eddie really will show love.
We do now have our own venue.
Okay.
So that was the biggest thing that we were working for, because we're being in this industry and working with a lot of these venues, they may give you a good deal the first time, and then once you start doing good, then they cut your deal and try to take your crowd. You know, or they give you a terrible deal, and then like you end up losing and have to pay out of your pocket and paying the bar. You know? So it's been situations that got to the point where we was like, oh, well, we need our own venue. You know, and I mean, like I said, just me and my wife, and we, like I said, we just want we want a venue that's we can play our music, we can dress how we want to dress, we can dance how we want to dance, right? And if we want to do something where it's just us, that's great. If we want to include other people, that's great. But you know, I was very tired of going to places and they was like, you can't wear that. You know, like I was places and they told me I couldn't wear my chain. Right. And specifically, that was the domain. You know, I had on slacks and they was very slim, and he said, "Oh yeah, you can't wear those pants." I'm like,
I'm more stylish than you.
They turned T around.
Yeah, you know, so that was the main goal, was to have something where we could be appreciated and celebrated. You know, that's the biggest thing we love to do. We love celebrating. You know.
I love that.
I didn't celebrate it too much. I had to get carried out of sky. You know what I'm saying? I miss them days, the sky days. Woo.
And that's a whole other topic we're having to stop.
That was an amazing time.
So is there a way that people, our viewers, can connect with you or just follow so they know when's the next event, how I need to dress, what I need to do to get a ticket, all of that good stuff? Like, where can they find you, tap in with you?
Yeah, so you can follow us, the company, at Nothing to Do in Austin. That's where all our events are posted. And Nothing to Do in Austin don't only post our own events. We post all the cultural events around the area. You know, so whether if it's a brunch, or if it's a day party or a night party, we post after hours. You know, anything. You know, anything just around the culture. That's what we're really about. So Nothing to Do in Austin on Instagram. and Sky Hookah. You know, that's also our. You know, we own that venue.
Okay.
Y'all turn that thing around.
Our new
It's
thing is
completely different
Azure.
spot.
That's our newest venue.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. That is amazing. I love anything that's black owned, creating spaces for black people. So I'm rooting for everybody black. Like Issa said, I'm rooting for everybody black.
Right, yeah, that's it, yeah.
All right, if y'all could, please clap it up for Edgar Powell. Y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our next guest.